Hi and welcome to another quick video about our ILT 2014 conference app. My name's Amanda Hartman and I am one of the members of our Spectronics consultancy team. And this mission, should we choose to accept it, is session selections. So we're going to be talking about how our session selections that we've done on the website should interact with our ILT 2014 conference app. We can't make choices for our ILT conference app. We can't make the session selections in there. We have to stick to our wonderful, fantastic web page that our web guys have put together. But that's cool and groovy because I can do that easily. I can do that on my iPad or on my PC, however I want to do it. But what is exciting is that the sessions that you select on your PC or on your iPad via our Spectronics website, the link that you were sent, basically, those session selections should go across to your conference app. So that if you have your conference app loaded onto your mobile device, your phone or your iPad or your tablet, you should be able to quickly have a browse on it. So as you're planning your day, you can quickly open it up and see what sessions you're attending for the day. Or if you're going session at a time, just open it up, check where you're going next so that you can go and make it into the sessions that you have booked. It's pretty cool that this far out we can already be starting to plan our professional development that we're going to be doing. So let's see what sessions Lucky Amanda wants to attend this conference, and then we'll see how that transfers across to the app. So I'm going to just open up a web page now and do that. Okay, so I have received my email from the conference team about my registration. And when I scroll down to it, I can see that I can actually lock in my preferred personalized program, which is your session selections. It means that I can go in and pick and choose which sessions I really want to attend. I have to remember when I want to do this that I need to log in with my email address and this password that they've given me here. Not any other password. I can only use this red password. That's why it's in red, so it stands out. So don't lose this email and don't lose that password, because the only way that I can make changes to the program and the sessions that I want to attend is by logging on to this link with this password. So I'm going to click the link there and it's going to take me into my session selection. So here I am, very easy. Of course, I have my Lucky Amanda email address that will allow me to go in, and I have to enter in that email address that they sent me. So I think I remember it. Let's see if it worked. Oopsie, I mustn't have remembered it right. Oh, it was a Z. I thought it was a 2. Silly me. Sorry. Okay. So these are the days that I am attending, so you can see that straight away, and I've got no sessions selected yet. So I'm going to go in and just pick. I can have, it's quite cool when you go into here. If I've got particular areas of interest like literacy, I can click that and then the blue highlighted areas will show me what would match my interest, but I'm okay. I'm going to leave those off for today. So what I really want to attend on that first day is I want to see Amanda and Shah talk about apps for students with autism. So that's my session for the day. I'm going to spend the whole day hands-on training there. If I wanted to read up any more about it, if I hover my mouse over it, it does put up a quick blurb so I can have a quick read of things as I go. So save my changes. Very good. And I can go through this similarly for each day and select all my sessions. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I've gone through each day and I've read everything and I've analysed the program and found my favourite speakers and selected and saved all of my sessions. So anytime I want to, look at my sessions, I can always come to this registration page. So just following that link from the email that was sent to me, I can always come back to this page as long as I'm logged in as my lucky Amanda with that four code email address that was emailed to me. As long as I've logged in with that, I can always choose and view my session selections here. So let's see how that looks when we go over to the app. Okay, let's open the app. And one of the things that we need to be, now that we're in the app and we know that we've selected our sessions, one thing that we need to know is that Crowd Compass, which is the app developer that's put together our app, it has to communicate and gather the information from our website. So all that session selection information that I've just entered in, the Crowd Compass app actually has to receive and collect that data so for it to appear. So that has to happen via the wonders of the internet and all that beautiful background programming stuff that we let the smart people do. And what we need is we just need it to open up. But we do maybe need to give it a bit of time, or perhaps be even a little bit patient to let the information be pushed from the website where we've just entered it and saved it, for it to be pushed across to our conference app. One thing that you do need to make sure that you've done is that you need to make sure that you have logged in. We talked about logging in recently, so I'll just remind you of that. We do need to make sure that we have entered in, we've logged in, because we've already signed up, but we do need to make sure that we are all logged in. And sometimes actually, if things aren't showing straight away, it can be handy to log out and log back in again. It gives it kind of that information a chance to perhaps to refresh and have a chance for it to show up. So that's pretty cool. Now, what's my password? That's right, let's dance. Okay, so I'm going to log in there. So now I'm logged in. Okay, so we've loaded all our sessions. Another thing that sometimes can help if you're not seeing your session straight away is if you push on the top left-hand corner where it says all events, it takes you out one level. And what it does is when you click on the ILT conference again to enter into it, it kind of, again, it talks to our website and it pushes any new data that perhaps has been loaded through. So by clicking it again, and I can see that it's talking. You see up next to my little Wi-Fi banner, I've got a little rotating around star banner. That means that they're talking to each other, and it's perhaps downloading new data for within the app, which hopefully are our scene selections. So we've had varying times in which things have come across from the point of having loaded them to them showing up. That's still in progress, but it should happen. It will happen. If it doesn't happen, leave it overnight and do it. So make sure you get in and load your session selections and try and get them appearing up on your app a few days before the conference so you're organized, would be my advice. So now I'm in the left-hand scanning pane where I've got all my event guide and my event extras. If I click on my schedule now, you can see that for each of my days, my sessions have now been added to it here. Now, just so you know how to navigate around this My Schedule page, we have a black bar up the top that tells us what day we're on. So in the middle where it says Wednesday, these are all my sessions for Wednesday, and these are my sessions for Thursday. I can scan up and down my day for Thursday so I can see what times things are on and what all my sessions are. I can also, as long as I scroll side to side, as long as I drag my finger along that the lines on the timetable, if I just kind of swipe randomly, nothing will happen. But if I do a very straight swiping line, and I found it easy at doing it across the lines of the timetable, it will actually take me between each day. See how I'm scrolling between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday days there to view. So then I can look at each of my days in a glance. Of course, on each of these days, I can click on any one of those events and it will bring me up a photo of the perhaps the presenter, a description of the session, and this is also where I can take photos, take notes, share information, that sort of thing. That's all in there, which we're going to cover later. So it's a really handy way to have your schedule all in front of you like this. The other thing about your own personal schedule is that you can at any time add your own event or your own activity. So just say you're meeting the speechies for midnight drinks. Midnight seems a bit ridiculous. Who's going to be still awake at midnight? Let's say late night drinks. And you're going to do that on, we're going to do that on the Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Done. And I can set a reminder for it as well and say done. So as well as all my session selections, which are very important, of course, I can also add in my own events. There's my own event as well. So if you do have business meetings or colleagues that you hope to catch up with and you want to add them onto your schedule so you remember, you quite easily can do that by adding to that My Schedule button. Okay, so that's what your session selections would look like. You can't make any changes to your session selections within the app. You can just view them and go to your notes from them, which is really, really handy to keep it all together and organized for you. So I encourage you to follow that process just as I showed you today. Make your selections on the website and then log in, reload the app like I did by reloading the event here, and just wait for that information to be pushed through. If it doesn't work for you automatically and you need some further help troubleshooting this because your session selections are not showing, I encourage you to contact one of our guys who are on the floor, who will be on the floor during the conference, or simply send us an email and we'll do everything we can to help you. So this is the end of this video on session selections within from our website to our conference app. Thanks.